Trump also predicted that any owner who followed the presidential encouragement would become the most popular person in this country, at least for a week. The players' union said in a statement that no man or woman should ever have to choose a job that forces them to surrender their rights. No worker nor any athlete, professional or not, should be forced to become less than human when it comes to protecting their basic health and safety. The NFLPA said the line that marks the balance between the rights of every citizen in our great country gets crossed when someone is told to just shut up and play. Buffalo Bills running back LaShawn McCoy tweeted, "It's really sad, man," and then used an obscenity to describe Trump. On the issue of violence on the field, Trump said players are being thrown out for aggressive tackles, and it's not the same game. Over the past several seasons, the NFL and college football have increased penalties and enforcement for illegal hits to the head and for hitting defenseless players. A July report on 202 former football players found evidence of a debilitating brain disease linked to repeated head blows in nearly all of them. The league has agreed to pay $1 billion to retired players who claimed it misled them about the concussion dangers of playing football. During his campaign, Trump often expressed nostalgia for the old days, claiming, for example, that protesters at his rallies would have been carried out on stretchers back then. He recently suggested police officers should be rougher with criminals and should protect their heads when pushing them into squad cars. It's also not the first time he has raised the kneeling issue. Earlier this year he took credit for the fact that Kaepernick hadn't been signed. Television ratings for the NFL have been slipping since the beginning of the 2016 season. The league and observers have blamed a combination of factors, including competing coverage of last year's presidential election, more viewers dropping cable television, fans' discomfort with the reports of head trauma and the anthem protests. Ratings have been down even more in the early 2017 season, though broadcasters and the league have blamed the hurricanes that hit Florida and Texas. Still, the NFL remains by far the most popular televised sport in the United States. Trump said the anthem protest was the top reason NFL viewership had waned. "You know what's hurting the game?" he asked. "When people like yourselves turn on television and you see those people taking the knee when they're playing our great national anthem," he said. Trump encouraged his supporters to pick up and leave the stadium next time they spot a player failing to stand. "I guarantee things will stop," he said. From the Associated Press, posted by Breaking News editor Matt Peterson.